Hello everyone, this is a special presentation on the Tried Fan 879 YouTube channel. Tonight's game will not feature the Colorado Rockies, however, the 2016 Cleveland Indians 14-game winning streak. I understand they probably won't win them all, but I'll just play these 14 games and just see how they would do. Alright, game one of that winning streak was against the Chicago White Sox, and the pitching matchup was Jose Quintana for the White Sox and Trevor Bauer for the Indians. Now, I will be playing this in advanced, except I will be using the super advanced running chart. So I don't want to see any of these ground ball A's from, the second baseman, he can't score from third. Nah. And I am also avoiding the holding runners on, and if it's an A+, it goes through. No, I don't want to do that either. So, except for those two, I'll be doing advanced X charts, advanced stealing, advanced hit and run, and no ballpark effects, and no ballpark effects. All right, so we'll just go ahead and get started. Leading off for the White Sox, the shortstop, Tim Anderson. And here's the pitch to Tim Anderson, and that's a swing and a miss, strike three. And here is the right fielder, Adam Eaton. And Eaton rips this one, and it'll get by the center fielder, Martinez, and it'll rattle around, and into third with a triple is Adam Eaton. So Adam Eaton using the wheels to get to third. And here is Jose Abreu with runner on third and one out. And they will play back. And here's the pitch to Abreu. Line drive, base hit past the third baseman. Ramirez, that'll score Eaton, and the White Sox are out to a 1-0 lead. And here is the milkman, Melky Cabrera, playing left field. And against a lefty, that's a line drive past the first baseman, Napoli. So, tough first inning here for Trevor Bauer. Runners on first and second. And here's Todd Frazier playing third base today. And that's a fly ball to right, caught by Lonnie Chisenhall, and that's two outs. And here is Alex Avila. And against the lefty, that's a swing and a miss, strike three. The White Sox score one, and after a half inning, it's the White Sox 1 and the Indians coming to bat. All right, leading off and playing left field, Rajai Davis. And against the righty, that's a swing and a miss, strike three. So Davis goes down on strikes. And here is Jason Kipnis, the second baseman. And against the lefty, that's a ground ball to Anderson. Makes the throw, and that's two away. And here's Francisco Lindor. And against the lefty, that's a ground ball to third. Frazier throws it over, and that'll retire the side in order. One complete at Progressive Field. White Sox 1, Indians nothing. And here is Brett Lawrie, the second baseman. And against the righty, that's a ground ball to Lindor. Over to Napoli. And that's one away. And here is Avisail Garcia. 1-12. And that is high. Left center field and into the bleachers. Home run. So Garcia got one into his liking down low, and that's out of here. So 2-0 White Sox. And here's J.B. Shuck. And that's a fly ball to left field. Davis camps under it. 2 down. And here is Tim Anderson. Struck out his first time up. And it's a ground ball to Lindor, and that'll retire the side. The White Sox get another run on the Garcia homer, 2-0 White Sox. And here is Mike Napoli. And Napoli splits the outfielders, and that'll go to the wall, and Napoli is in with a stand-up double. And here is Carlos Santana batting right-handed against the left-handed pitching Quintana. Santana's your designated hitter today. And against a righty, that's a ground ball to third. Looks Napoli back, and that's one away. And here is Jose Ramirez. And that's a fly ball to right, and I will use the D20 as my indicator. So fly ball to right. Eaton is a 1 and an 8. That is out of range. So he's an E5. He will need a 6 to 11. And no, that's a 5. And that is a 2-base error. And in to score is Napoli. Once again, Baseball Demo is saying about the advanced fielding. And so the unearned run goes to off of Eaton. And here is Chris Jimenez, the catcher. Ground ball to first. Abreu flips the Quintana. Over to third goes Ramirez, but there are 2 outs. And that brings up the recently retired Lonnie Chisenhall. As you didn't hear, his ankle injuries prevented him from making a comeback. And Chisenhall rips one down the line. And that'll rattle around. In from third is Ramirez. Rounding second and not stopping there. And Chisenhall is in with a triple. So this has turned rather quickly. The Indians have tied the game at 2. And here is Michael Martinez playing center field today. And since we're not using clutch ratings, that's a base hit to left field. In to score is Chisenhall. And the Indians have turned an error into 3 runs. And so here is Rajay Davis. And against the lefty, that's a fly ball left field. Melky under it, and that'll retire the side. The Indians get 3, thanks to some shoddy fielding. And go to the top of the third, and they'll have Eaton, Abreu, and Cabrera. And that's swing and a miss, strike 3 for Adam Eaton. 1 away. Here is Jose Abreu. Right back to the mound. Easy play for Bauer. Underhands it to first. That's 2 away. And here is Melky Cabrera. And that's a line drive base hit to left field. So 2 for 2 on the day for Melky, and they will not hold him on. He is an East Steeler and will not be going anywhere. And here is Todd Frazier. Fly ball center field. Martinez is there, and that'll retire the side. 2.5 complete. Indians 3, White Sox 2. All right, and Quintana will face Kipnis, Lindor, and Napoli. And that's a line drive right to Abreu. 1 down. And here is Francisco Lindor. That is a line, that's down the line. That'll get cut off, and Lindor goes into first with a single, and he will be held on. Avila is a 3-rated catcher. Actually, no, B Steeler. Vila is a 0 arm. So, nah, they probably won't steal now with being 1 to 10, I believe. Yeah, nah. All right, they will hold him on. Here's Mike Napoli. And high pop-up right side of the infield. Anderson has it 2 down. And here is Carlos Santana. And that's low, ball 4. Runners on first and second for Jose Ramirez. Fly ball left field. Coming in a couple of steps is Cabrera, and that'll retire the side. 3 complete. Indians 3, White Sox 2. And here's Alex Avila. Struck out his first time up. Not this time. Fly ball, right field. Chisenhall watches it go. Home run for Alex Avila. Actually, yep, he's normal power. So that ball is gone into the right field bleachers. Actually, the right field stands, we'll call them. And we are now tied at 3. And here is Brett Laurie. And that's a fly ball left field coming in and making the running catches, Rajay Davis. And here is Avisail Garcia. He homered his last time up. And once again, Trevor Bauer, when it rains, it pours. Down and in, and that's where Garcia likes it, and he gulps it out of here. Yes, he does have normal home run power, so 2 for 2 with 2 home runs for Avisail Garcia. And here's J.B. Shuck with the White Sox retaking the lead 4-3. And that's a line drive base hit, so Trevor Bauer not faring very well here in the 4th inning. And they will not, they will minus or +1, they will hold Garcia on. And it's a ground ball to third. Ramirez to Kipnis for 1. The return throw is not in time. So 2 down here in the top of the 4th. And here's Adam Eaton. Triple and a strikeout today. And that's a ground ball right to Lindor. He'll go the short route, and that'll retire the side. The White Sox score 2 on 2 solo home runs and take a 4-3 lead. And here is Quintana to face Jimenez, Chisenhall, and Martinez. And that's low and away, ball 4, and Jimenez draws a walk, and they will not hold him on. And here's Lonnie Chisenhall. Tripled his first time up. And that's a fly ball, shallow center field. And making the nice running catch is Shuck. 1 down. And here is Michael Martinez. Ground ball to third. Frazier over to Laurie, onto Abreu, and that's an inning-ending double play. 4 complete in Cleveland, 4-3 White Sox. All right, and here's Jose Abreu. Ground ball to short. Lindor throws, and that's the first out of the inning. And here is Melky Cabrera, switch hitter batting left-handed. And that's a high pop-up. Lindor squeezes it, 2 down. And here is Todd Frazier. And that's high, ball 4. So 2-out walk to Frazier. They will hold him on. 1-11. Now that you won't take off. Here's Avila. Homered his last time up. That's a leaner. We won't count that. Reroll. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. And that's might be it for Bauer. Facing 24 batters in 5 innings. Might let him go to 6, but that might be it. Here's Quintana. Facing the top of the order. Davis, Kipnis, and Lindor, with a 4-3 lead for the White Sox. And that's a fly ball left field. In front of the warning track is Cabrera, and that's one away. And here is Jason Kipnis. It's a 16. That's a base hit to center field. Kipnis stays at first, and they will hold him on. And here is Francisco Lindor. That's for the second baseman. That's Laurie, 3 and a 15. It's in the hole. Great play by Laurie. His only play is to first. And there are 2 outs as Kipnis moves to second. And here is Mike Napoli hoping to give the Indians the lead with one swing of the bat. Oh, he hits him. So Napoli plunked, and that'll bring up Carlos Santana. And against a right-hand batter, that's a swing and a miss, strike 3. The Indians leave 2, and after 5 complete, 4-3 White Sox. And this will probably be Bauer's last inning. They will have Dan Otero loosening in the pen. And it's a ground ball to second. Kipnis, easy play, 1 down. And here's Avisail Garcia, 2 for 2 with 2 homers. And fly ball center field, not deep enough. Martinez under it, 2 down. And here is J.B. Shuck, which will probably be Bauer's last batter. And ends it with a swing and a miss, strike 3. So Trevor Bauer has gone 6, and that'll be it. And Dan Otero will be coming into the game to start the 7th. And here comes Quintana. He will face Ramirez, Jimenez, and Chisenhall. And Nate Jones is loosening for the White Sox. Or actually, no, they probably have Matt Albers. To the right fielder, Eaton. And that's the same thing we had. The 8 goes to the error check. He needs that 6 through 11. And the 4 is another 2-base error. How about that? Boy, Adam Eaton having his problems today. Yeah. And so Ramirez reaches on another error. And here is Chris Jimenez. And he rips one into the gap, and that'll get down. Ramirez will score, and that will tie the game at 4. And that will be it for Quintana. They will bring in, let's see here. Maybe they will bring in Jones. Yeah, they'll bring in, actually, so they'll bring in, yeah, we'll bring in the lefty Jennings, because Chisenhall does not hit lefties very well. But for that measure, the Indians will now go to their bench and bring on Tyler Naquin. So Naquin will bat for Chisenhall. So we will have okay. So Tyler Naquin will bat for Lonnie Chisenhall. Ground ball to first. There with it is Abreu. He'll take it to the bag himself. But Jimenez will move to third. And that's one down. And here is Michael Martinez. Righty, and that's just a bit outside. Ball 4, so Martinez walks. And here is Rajai Davis. And they will not hold either runner on. And against the lefty, that's a high pop behind home plate. Avila under it, and that's 2 away. And here is Jason Kipnis. And that's a ground ball to second. Laurie, and that'll retire the side. The Indians get the run to tie the game. And we go to the top half of the 7th. Dan Otero coming to... Bauer goes 6 and faces 27 batters. All right, here's Dan Otero. 5-8 to the second baseman, Kipnis, and that'll get by him. Base hit for Tim Anderson. And they will hold him on. And they're going to bring the corners in, and Eaton... He will be a B bunter. They'll try to lay a bunt down. Just need the 2 D6s here. B and a 7. Good sacrifice. Lays it down. The only play for the first baseman Napoli to go is the first with Kipnis covering, and that's 1 away. Runner on second. And here is Jose Abreu. They will go ahead and pitch to Abreu. Fly ball to right. Well, let me check the rule book. I believe... right field be... second. Yes. Okay, so Anderson could go to third. Naquin has a +1 arm, I believe. -2 arm, actually. So he's a little bit better. So... So 1 to 16, he will go to third. 17, 18, and 19, he will stay. And at 20, he is thrown out. And that's a 14, and he will go to third. Excuse me. And here is Melky Cabrera. And against a right-hander, that's a fly ball, not deep. Center fielder Martinez puts it away, and that'll retire the side. So Otero pitches a scoreless 7th. We go to the bottom half. Stretch time at Progressive Field. And you can guys do your own singing if you want. Jennings will be replaced by Nate Jones. And Jones will face Lindor, Napoli, and Santana, the heart of the order. And against, let's see, left-handed batter, ground ball to Abreu. Takes it himself, 1 away. And here is Mike Napoli. Ground ball to short. Anderson, that's 2 down. And here is Carlos Santana. And, oh, great diving stop by J.B. Shuck. A 1 is a triple, and that was a 2. Great play by Shuck. That'll retire the side. We go to the top of the 8th, tied at 4. And we will have Matt Albers will be loosening in the pen. They will let Otero come out for the bottom half, or the top half of the 8th. Brian Shaw and Jeff Manship are loosening in the Indians bullpen. And here's Otero out for its second inning of work. And that's a swing and a miss. Strike 3 to... let's see here. Let me see. Hold on. I might have... Nope. Okay. Sorry, had the wrong batter there. That was Frazier, not Avila. And Dan Otero has just given up the long ball. 2-10. And that ball is gone. 4th home run of the night for the White Sox. And that'll be it for Dan Otero. Brian Shaw, not pitched the 8th. Jeff Manship will. And Manship will face Alex Avila. Okay, 4-5 against the lefty. That's a fly ball to center field. And there to make the play is Martinez. And here is Brett Lawrie. And that is a line drive base hit past the third baseman, Ramirez. And here is Avisail Garcia, 2 for 3 with 2 homers. And that's a line drive past Lindor. And here is J.B. Shuck, and they're going to get Brian Shaw loosening. And that ball is driven to deep left field, and all you can do is watch it fly out of here. 3-run homer for J.B. for J.B. Shuck. He is normal against right-handed batters. And the White Sox have blown this open with a 4-run 8th. And that'll be it. This Manship has sailed. And in comes Brian Shaw. So, 1 out was only gotten from Manship. And Brian Shaw comes in, and that's a swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 down, and here's Adam Eaton. And fly ball left field. So Shaw comes in, gets the final 2 outs, but not until 4 runs score in the top half of the 8th, and don't look good for game 1 of this 14-game mini project. Jones will be out, and they'll bring in Albers. Okay, so face Ramirez, Jimenez, and Naquin. And that's a line drive right to Anderson. 1 down. And here is Chris Jimenez. And that's a swing and a miss, strike 3. And here is Tyler Naquin. Naquin with a ground ball to Abreu, takes it to the bag himself, and that'll retire the side. And we go to the top half of the ninth, 8-4 White Sox. And let's see, Shaw will start the eighth. We'll have Zach McAllister loosening in the bullpen. And the long ball continues for the Indians. Jose Abreu has just taken Shaw deep and gone. So, yep, and there will be Zach McAllister coming into the game. As it is now a 8-4 ball. Actually, no. 9-4 ball game, as many of the Indians faithful are starting to leave the park. And against the lefty, that's a swing and a miss, strike three for McAllister. One away. And here is Todd Frazier. And against the righty, that's a line drive to Ramirez. That's caught, 2 down. And here is Alex Avila. And that's a swing and a miss, strike three. So McAllister comes in and gets the 3 batters he faces. Final at bat for the Indians. They trail 9-4. And Juan Uribe will bat for... we'll let Michael Martinez hit for the 9th inning. He will face... no, not Albers. Zach Duke will come out and pitch the 9th. All right. And against the righty, that's a swing and a miss, strike three. And here is Rajai Davis. And that's a swing and a miss, strike three. So final chance here for the Indians is Jason Kipnis. And that is a swing and a miss, strike three. So Duke strikes out the side. And that's your ball game. The Indians lose 9-4, giving up 6 home runs on the night. Can't say you can do that many times and be done with it. All right, everybody, I will just continue to play this 14-game stretch to see how they'll do. I didn't expect to win every game, but I didn't expect to get blown out by this much. All right, the next video I will probably put out is a Colorado Rockies video, continuing my 2018 full season replay. And if you are watching for the first time, thank you very much. If you like what you see, please hit the subscribe button and hit that bell icon, and you'll be notified of any new videos. And whatever games you are playing while maybe stuck in your house, may your games be lively and your games be good. Have a good night, everybody.